I still didn't know what to do. You know, I was kind of like, thank you. I don't know what decision to make though, but a couple weeks passed. It was literally the end of summer. My parents were like, they kind of knew what was going on. They're like, you got to make a decision, son, about what you're doing. You know, are you going, you staying? And I didn't know. I went to church. It was the last Sunday I was going to go, the whole summer. I had to make a decision. I didn't know what I was doing, even going to church. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And I go up in there, and the preacher, his first point was about seeing through the emotions when making decisions.
Wow.
And I remember having like little goosebumps on me. I was like, oh, this is weird. It was a big church, like 350 people. I remember looking around, thinking my brother's there. I was like, is Nick here? And then I reasoned it through, like, no, he lives in a different state, he's not here. And then I was like, maybe he called the guy. Maybe he called the preacher and told him our conversation. And then I reasoned that out and thought, no, he doesn't know him. And then I thought, maybe God's doing something.
Wow.
Maybe God's trying to connect with me with these two different situations. It's still, no one told me what decision to make, but suddenly everything seemed clear to me that I want to make a decision for, if God's doing something and working in my life, then I'm going to make the decision that's best for my relationship with God. And so I decided to stay in Milwaukee and forego the Bahamas.